everyone, Sir Heroscape here today, coming at you with a long-awaited video about Heroscape joke cards called Herospoofs. Now, this is, a thread on Heroscapers.com that dates all the way back to 2006. Yes, this is one of those embedded threads that's been sitting in the Heroscape annals forever, and I think very few people know about them, and I found them some years ago and just never got around to doing a video. I read the cards. I've since forgotten the content on them, so we're going to kind of go through them today with a live reaction and really just enjoy this, because I remember viewing them probably, I want to say 5+ years ago or so, and just never really got around to it. The user's name is Bobo, and I've got the link in the description. You can go see on heroscape.org the conversations that happen around this, and then the cards that we'll talk about today. But it's hilarious, and I just remember thinking how cool these were. So again, I'm going to be looking at them live now for the first time, but it's been some time since I've seen them, so I quite honestly am excited. I don't remember what's on these cards. And so we're going to be reading them, and again, they're joke cards, right? And so if you're familiar with Heroscape, if you've played these units, it's a play on kind of the abilities and the experience with playing these units. And so here we go. Let's jump right in and get excited. Just before we do, remember, we're trying to get to 4,000 subscribers. We're almost at 3,500, which is when we're going to do a giveaway. 4,000 is also a giveaway, but get us there. We're almost there. Again, you have to comment on the giveaway video, which is in the description. So get over there if you haven't, subscribe and comment. And for those of you that are already planning on buying Heroscape, we've got waves 1, 2, and 3 all out that can be ordered online. If you plan on already doing it, feel free to use my affiliate link in the description as a way to support the channel. Again, thank you to all of you that have done so in the past. So yeah, let's get into it. First one up is the Massachusetts line. Human Common Squad zombies. I'm not sure why there's zombies there. Stats are the same. Okay, pointy hats. When attacking an adjacent figure, the 4th Massachusetts line add 1 to their attack dice. Okay. That's they all do have a very pronounced pointy hat. Drive like maniacs. If the 4th Massachusetts line ever get behind the wheel of a car, destroy all figures in play. Figures on the roads are probably safe. Wait, then keep waiting. This ability does nothing. Wait, then fire. You just sit, and more sit. So drive like maniacs. If the 4th Massachusetts line ever get behind a wheel of a car, destroy all figures in play. Figures on the roads are probably safe. Oh man. Well, that one, admittedly, I'm not sure if there's more of an inside joke. Maybe I'm missing something. I mean, they are from the colonial age, so I think the play there is the fact that they wouldn't know how to drive a car. But anyway, the wait then keep waiting. This ability does nothing. I love that. That's that's very very accurate. Anubian wolves. Wolf Common Squad actors. Okay. Anubian wolves. Hollywood Fury. Before moving, roll the 20-sided die. If you roll 1, choose an Anubian wolf you control and destroy it. Okay. If you roll a 2 through 6, they become the werewolves from Underworld. If you roll a 7 through 11, they become the werewolves from An American Werewolf in London. If you roll a 12 through 15, they become the werewolves from Van Helsing. Okay. If you roll a 16 through 19, they become the werewolves from The Howling. If you roll a 20, they become invincible and eat the entire enemy army. Yeah, okay. I see what they're going here with. So the idea of the original Nubian wolves, right, is that, they're so weak and lame and dumb when you roll super low, right? Now, I haven't seen, admittedly, these, Underworld, the American Werewolf in London, but I know Van Helsing, and I don't know The Howling. But again, I kind of get what they're saying here is that, based off your roll, depends on how strong or scary or realistic or awesome the werewolves are in those movies is kind of what they're going with here. So that's pretty funny. I love 20 as well. They become invincible and eat the entire enemy army. Yeah, because you're literally like rolling, what is it, like 10 attack dice or something like that. I think it's plus 10 or something, plus 8. I can't remember, but yeah, that's funny. Agent Carr, still agent, stats are the same. Equal opportunity employer. Use this ability only during a draft. You may not draft Agent Carr unless your army includes figures with white, black, blue, red, green, and gray skin. Oh no. Oh. Also, your army must contain the following races: human, elf, viper, Maro, soulborn, Kyrie, dragon, dinosaur. If at any time the Maro clone and their numbers increase more than all other remaining races, Agent Carr leaves in disgust. He will be back with a lawyer. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that's funny, especially 18 years later. Remember 2006, right? Yeah, am I doing that right? Yeah, 2006 plus 18, 2024. Yeah. Wow, that's good. Sort of Republican. When Agent Carr attacks an adjacent figure, add 4 dice to his attack. This ability only affects Democrats, communists, and members of the liberal media. Oh my gosh. Well, this isn't a political channel, but this is hilarious. Oh man. Wow. Morpheus look-alike. You must quote liberally from the Matrix when moving and attacking with an Agent Carr. That's awesome. That's my favorite. That's good. That's super good. Oh man. I gotta be careful, clearly. I'm gonna offend someone over politics now. That's funny. Deadleg Dan. Okay. Sniper not very precise is his personality. Love it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Sharpshooter. The name of this ability is woefully deceiving. Yes, that is true. Because he's not very good. Man of few answers. Are we really supposed to believe that Ular meant to summon Dan? Did Einar accidentally summon Dan into Ular's camp by mistake? Does Ular even know what a rifle is? Oh man, hating on Dan. Okay. Weak constitution. If Deadleg Dan is the target of an attack, remove him from the game. If an enemy figure moves adjacent to Dan, remove him from the game. If one of your figures moves through the space occupied by Dan, remove him from the game. Oh, man. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, man, he's just so bad. Oh, boy. Oh, that's good. That's good. I love that. Fortress door, indestructible object. What the bleep is a destructible object? Oh man, look, they give it sight points on the corners at the top there. That's funny. If your opponent targets the door with a special ability or attack, spend the rest of the game arguing what size the door is and the term like a figure. Oh man, for those of you that aren't familiar with the issues that destructible objects bring to Heroscape, that is a good one. Yep, we don't know. We don't know what destructible objects are. There is not a clear defined rule set that makes it very like you typically have to declare a size when you're using a special ability or a special attack, and it doesn't have a size. Yeah, anyway. It's crazy. It's destructible. If the attacker somehow manages to destroy the door, the attacker wins the game. Heck, if the defender can destroy the door, they might as well win. Oh man, that's so funny. Because the door literally is indestructible. Like 10 life, 4 base defense, and I think, I have to double check, but I'm pretty sure it's 2 automatic shields against normal attacks, which means you have to roll at least 3 skulls just to even think about doing damage. Oh my gosh, it's absurd. It's so insane. Super oiled hinges. Sure, you can open the door, shoot someone, and close it again real fast. It's only a huge, heavy, reinforced door after all. I'm sure your Death Reaver can do it. Oh man, that's completely true. That's completely true. The rules allow you for a free action to be able to open and close the door if you're on the hex that controls the door. And any figure can control the door. So a rat, an ant, whatever it is, can open and close that huge, massive reinforced door and attack and then and close it. Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one. Deathwalker 9000, Soulborg, Unique Hero, Deathwalker, frustrating. Oh, frustrating. That's funny. Aluminum foil armor. If an attacking figure rolls any skulls against the Deathwalker, remove him from the game. Sure, you can try and defend, but you know you're not going to be rolling any shields. Oh, man. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, man. It's literally like Heroscape. The meme is Deathwalker defense. Like, literally, that's the meme, because from the beginning of time when Heroscape was created, and we all saw Deathwalker 9000 when we were kids, and we were like, oh my gosh, he's got 9 defense, he's never gonna die. And so he was the first pick on every game when you were a kid, and you go out and you get him on height somewhere with 10 defense, and you're attacking, and then you just blank. And then he's just dead, right? And then it's not only that, it's just any other game that you play with him as well is just, if you've ever played him multiple times, the meme continues to live up to itself. It's incredible. Oh man, that one's good. Just, if an attacking figure rolls any skulls, just remove him from the game. Gorillinators. Oh man, yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, like you'll notice at the bottom they changed the defense to 4 and then said sometimes. The funny thing here is it's a blank card because they're like the Gorillinators are kind of worthless. I mean, they're 90 points and they're just as good without their ability as they would be with just a defensive increase. It's just so funny because their one ability is tough, their defense is 1, and yeah, this is funny. This is good. Just, they're better off just a blank card, and have an extra defense. That's funny. Grimnack. Orc, unique heroes. Yeah, it's got the plural there that they changed. Champion, confusing. Yeah, seriously. Grimnacks. The name. Oh man, which one's Grimnack? If Grimnack is the target of an attack, you may ask your opponent if Grimnack is the dinosaur or the orc. If they look flustered or are unable to come up with a satisfactory explanation why they think the way they do, the attack has no effect. Oh man, that's funny. Confuse the issue. Once per game, you may use these questions to fluster your opponent's guess on the above ability. Opponent says orc. You respond, could that skinny little orc really eat a samurai? Or then how come LOS is measured from the dinosaur? I didn't even realize that. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That's true. Opponent says dino. You respond, but the bio on Heroscape.com clearly states, or it clearly says orc on the side of the card. Oh my gosh. That's so true. It says orc. The site point is the dinosaur. Oh my gosh. Oh, that is so good. Oh man, love it. Knights who say ni. Or knights who say ni. As for those of you that, oh man, Monty Python. Human, common squad, knights, sea name, children of the Tarn. Huh, okay. I'm not sure, maybe I'm missing a reference there. Maybe that is still, Monty Python. I don't recognize it. Unless it's referring to Tarn Vikings? I don't know. Anyway, painted shields. When drafting, increase the cost of the knights by 30 points and about 12 cents. Painted shields. Oh. Actually, no, I think aren't they stickers? I thought they were stickered. No, maybe they are painted. Oh man, now I have to double check. I thought they were stickers. Anyway, if they're not stickers and they actually are painted, then that's funny. Because, that's very intricate painting on the shields. Thinner cardstock. When drafting, reduce the cost of the knights by 30 points and about 12 cents. Worry about the future of Heroscape and the further reduction in quality. Oh, man, yes, this is true. So you'll notice that throughout the production of the game, the cardstock was changed and different. You can look at the thickness of the card, even some of the card designs, the vibrancy. And I believe this is referencing to when they first came out. There was a flimsier cardstock compared to what we had seen in the past. And so people were worried that the quality was going down. And yeah, that's kind of what it's referring to. That's funny. Would you freaking move? Every time you activate the knights, wish they were faster or had horses or something. Oh man, that's funny. Now, this must have been designed prior to Gilbert, actually. It would have been, because this was 2006. Actually, I have to double check. I don't remember when the Flag Bearers came out. But the fact that he says that would imply that Gilbert wasn't out yet. Because obviously Gilbert makes them super speedy and much, much better. But still, it's funny because even, like, they're still 4-move base, so they're still slow. And even without Gilbert, they're still very slow. So you do wish that they were faster, which is funny. Krug rhymes with thug. Oh, they're right, because there's always a controversy on how people pronounce if it's Krug or Krug, right? Krug rhymes with thug. Troll unique hero Beastly instead of Beast. Okay, interesting. 5, 1, 10 attack dice is his base. That's awesome. A face only a mother could love. Any figure in front of Krug must look away and is unable to attack. Actually, approaching from the rear probably isn't any better. Oh man, yeah, he is an ugly, nasty figure. Oh man, that is funny. Find a happy place. Every time you make Krug happy, bake him a cake, let him pat a werewolf, trip over a banana peel, etc. Krug loses 1 life and an attack die. Yeah, he is not. He is not a happy camper because of his wounded rage or smash or whatever. So yeah, make him a cake, make him happy. Just give him 10 attack dice and make him a happy camper, so he doesn't have to be angry all the time. And I think the beastly change is so that he can't bond with Arrowgruts. I think that's the change, because he's too good with Arrowgruts now. Me Berksa, unique hero warlord, ugly. That's so true. He's so ugly. Oh man. Horse thief. For some reason, the alien from a completely different planet is riding a horse, but the knights aren't. That's so true. That is very odd. It's a undead or Mar horse? Yeah, I don't know. Really, really ugly. The only explanation why an alien without any eyes can have a paralyzing gaze. Oh man, that's so true. That's completely true. Oh man, because of his paralyzing stare. Yeah, that's funny. Please don't hit me. If Miberxa is the target of an attack, remove him from the game. Remove the horse also. That's funny. Yeah, because he is incredibly weak. 3 life and 3 defense. Yeah, he can go down within 1 attack. Bonds with the Romans. And why shouldn't he? Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, because Romans are a weird catch-all where any warlord from any faction and any species can bond with him. So Miberxa bonds with Romans. Yeah, that's funny. That's good. Mimring 6143. Okay, same stats. Okay, flying comes first. That's interesting. When counting spaces for Mimring's movement, ignore elevations. Mimring may fly over water. Okay, did they change anything? Sort of fly if he's engaged with taking lead engagement attacks. His ability only works. Oh, this ability only works if you haven't removed Mimring's wings so many times they no longer stay on. If this is the case, Mimring gains slither. Oh my gosh, that's so funny and so true. Because every one of us has Mimrings whose wings constantly fall off. Oh man, that is funny. Oh man. That's good. I like that. Last laughs. If any unique hero or squad kills Mimring, place Mimring's figure on their card. Those figures have made Mimring into scale armor, foolishly, and wear that instead of their regular armor. They lose 2 defense. Okay, this is the first time I'm not laughing, but what am I missing here? What am I missing? Wait, last laughs. If any unique hero or squad kills Mimring, place Mimring's figure on their card. Those figures have made Mimring into scale armor, foolishly, and wear that instead of their regular armor. They lose 2 defense. Huh. Yeah, I'm not sure I actually understand the implication there. That's kind of funny. I don't know what that's referring to. I mean, because last laughs. Does it have to do with the ability to use the fireline attack? I don't know. Yeah, that's interesting. I guess that's saying if you're even able to kill Mimring. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that's okay. The first one was good. I don't know about that second one. I'm not sure I get it. So let me know if you figure it out. Nigaxa, Warlord. Impossible is his personality. Yeah, impossible to kill. Mind Shackle 21. After moving him before attacking, choose a figure adjacent to Nigaxa. Then beg that figure's controller to give you the card to you. This should give you a fair idea of how often this ability works. Did we mention the adjacency thing? Yeah. Right, so you have to be next to him. Then you have to roll for it. Yeah, no, that's funny. Beg your opponent. Give it to me, just give it to me. Mind Shackle 21, because that's impossible. I love it. Don't play indoors. Anytime you successfully mind shackle an opponent piece, they may throw you out the window. Glass shatters. Right, because it never occurs. It literally never happens because you have to run up and engage the figure. Then you have to roll for it. And if you happen to roll it, right, it's never going to happen. So the fact that it occurs, yeah, is tilting and tabletop throwing, which is what that's referring to. Bonds with who? Nigaxa doesn't give any bonuses or work particularly well with anything that makes sense, but instead benefits from having troops from a completely different time and planet. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, that's really funny because same thing with Muberxa, right? He bonds as a warlord, he bonds with the Roman legionnaires. Yep. Which is funny because both Nigaxa and Muberxa are some of the best bonders with the Legionnaires. They're actually really good, which is, I love. It's awesome. They're great. Mighty Morphin Power Snipers. Absolutely love this. Like literally the Power Rangers. Yes. These have always been weird models and sculpts to me. And yes, they're Power Rangers, right? I mean, love it. They are Power Rangers. Oh, man. It's morphing time. Once per game, you may call the Super Mega Ultra Power Zord thingy. This attack automatically kills one monster that an enemy general has made really big. This attack cannot be used for some odd reason unless you were going to win the game anyways. Oh man. Colorful Teleport. You may remove all the power snipers anywhere on the board. This ability is never used when it will do a bit of good. Nice. So I think I'm not laughing as much on this one because I'm pretty sure these abilities directly refer to powers and abilities of the Power Rangers, which I actually didn't watch a lot growing up, so I'm super not familiar with those, but I'm sure some of you are laughing, which is great. But I did get the reference with the colors because I've always thought that they looked like Power Rangers, which is funny. So anyway, let me know the reference and what you guys think, because it's still hilarious, I'm sure. Legionnaire wannabes, yes, the Sacred Band, the Common Squad rejects. That's so true. Why run Sacred Band when you can run Legionnaires? Literally, they have, yeah, that's so funny. Einar Warlord bonding. This ability works just like the Roman Legionnaires, only worse. Yes, that is completely true, which is why they're the wannabes and the rejects, because why would you ever draft them, right? Oh man, that's funny. Disciplined Army defense bonus. This ability works just like the Roman Legionnaires, only worse. Oh man, that's good. Holy. Yeah, because you have the Roman Legionnaires who it's just like, hey, just be next to each other, you get extra defense, and you cap out at 4 defense, which is great. And these guys, the best defense they can get is 3, and that's if everyone in your army is disciplined. So it's harder to pull off, right? Oh man, that is funny. And same price too, right? It's like same as but only worse, same as but only worse, but same price, you know. Oh man, that's funny. Sentinels of Jandar, Kiri, Common Squad, Sentinels, medium question mark. Yeah, these guys are massive. They are very, very big. Taller than they look. When determining if another figure is adjacent to the Sentinels of Jandar, make up a number. That is the height of the Sentinel for the remainder of the round because you can't trust what your army card says. That is completely true. Oh man, yeah, these guys are not mediums, even though they're declared as medium. They are very, very big miniatures. Cardboard wings. You cannot target the wings on Sentinels because they are obviously fake. Yeah, that's always been weird to me why the wings of Kyrie aren't targets. These look like feather-ish wings. I don't think they're mechanical wings. I'm pretty sure these are like their own wings. Why are they not woundable on their wings? Yeah, very odd. Yeah. Shields of Valor. What is so valorous about hiding behind a shield? That's very true. That is very true, right? What is it about valor that, yeah, hiding behind a shield? That's funny. Oh, that's good. Sergeant Drake Alexander. All right, no stats change. Thorian speed. Enemies must be adjacent to Sergeant Drake to attack him with a normal attack. This is due to his tremendous speed. Note the move of 5. Yeah. Yeah, that is weird. Yeah, that is very odd, huh? Yeah, his tremendous speed of 5. Thorian speed. Right, yeah, that doesn't make any sense. That's very interesting. Yep. Agent Killer. Sergeant Drake is the only figure in this game who can kill those freaking agents with any consistency. If you draft both Sergeant Drake and the agents, laugh at your opponent as you beat them to a bloody pulp. Oh man, that is very good. Now, this is funny because this again was at a time in Heroscape when it was only the first 2 years of Heroscape coming out. So you had very limited expansions. You didn't have a lot going on. 2006, right? And so Krav Maga agents from the onset of coming out in Rise of Valkyrie have always been amazing and continue to be. And so, you know, you have a very limited pool of units that can actually deal with the Krav. And he's one of them because they just can't attack him, right? So that's what that's referring to. Obviously, there's more units now that I think handle Krav just fine, but that's still hilariously funny because at that time, yes, he was really the only one that could guarantee you're not going to be able to attack him, right? From range. Legolas. Right, literally this is Legolas. Like, we've all known ever since Heroscape came out, this was a nod to Legolas from the Lord of the Rings, but they have to not say Legolas, right? It has to be something that's not exactly his name, right? Otherwise, copyright infringement or whatever. Okay, stats are the same. Note, any resemblance to any fantasy fiction character, living or dead, from any recent movie is completely coincidental. We are in no way trying to mooch off of what is popular now. Forget we even mentioned it. Literally, yeah, that's exactly right. Literally what I was just saying. Oh, man, that is funny. Pretty boy, Legolas cannot be targeted by any hostile female figure because, LOL, he's so dreamy. Right, Orlando Bloom, yes, was the hot actor, male actor from that time. Well, I mean, you know, I guess he's still a good looking guy, but you know, at that time when Lord of the Rings first came out and was all the rage, yeah, Legolas was the ladies' man. Man, that's funny. Yeah, absolutely. That's Legolas. We all knew it. We all know it. Taylord Kiri Warrior. Okay, no stats changes. Point Eater. Use this ability only during the draft at the beginning of the game. Draft a much smaller army than your opponent. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, he just eats up almost your entire point cost completely. Oh, man. Flying. Despite the identical name, this type of flying is actually much better than all the others. Yes, that is true. So I don't know how many of you actually knew this about Heroscape, but Taylord actually has stealth flying. And so it's very easy to miss because all flying on all cards up to that point was at the beginning of flight. It states they will take leaving engagement attacks. When Taylord was released, their intention was to allow him to disengage with his flying. But they didn't think that was very notable. It was kind of like, well, you know, whatever. It's you know, people are going to read the card and realize he doesn't take damage when he flies because it's still functionally the same, right? The same. But they realize that people go based off of keywords. So if the ability says flying on one card and the ability says flying on another card, people are going to assume, rightfully so, that the ability is exactly the same, which it should be. And so they learned very quickly that that was a problem. But by definition on his card, he does not take leaving engagements, which actually makes his ability stealth flying, which they implemented in future designs, where stealth flying does obviously have a different name, and it clearly indicates that they don't take disengagements. So yes, that is a very fun, unique little nugget that you might not have known about Taylord. Tarn Viking Warriors, unique squad, easy pickings and lazy. Yes. Oh, that's very relevant. Yep. Easy pickings. Yep. They don't usually do very much. And lazy. Yeah, they don't like to run very much. Berserker charge. After moving before attacking all the 20s, they die. If you're level 15 or higher, the Tarn Vikings will still move too slowly to make a difference. Oh, man. That's good. Yeah, because they're a unique squad with 4 move. Which makes them very hard to get anywhere and get value, because as soon as you lose one figure, they've already lost, some of their value, and yeah, it just makes it very hard to make them work. All right, the Vinoc Viper's dead and don't know it yet. Vinoc Viper's dead and don't know it yet. Vinoc Vipers, love it. Common side, Suicide Scouts, love it, love it. Lifeless might as well be lifeless. 6 feet and under, or 6 feet under. Oh man, that is funny. So 6 feet under, obviously being, buried, right? That's the, in a grave. There might as well be lifeless is their personality. They're Suicide Scouts. Their name is dead and don't know it yet. Oh man, that is funny. Yeah, 0 defense. They just die to everything. Jesus Complex. Vinox Vipers may walk on water, and this makes them really great figures to have in your army, but oh, that's true. They can run over water, and that's about all they're good for. Curl up and die. If the Vinoc Vipers are adjacent to any attacking figure, no roll is required. Just flick the Vipers off the table and get it over with already. Oh man, if they're adjacent to any attacking figure, that is hilarious. This is completely true. Because even if your figure has 1 or 2 attack dice and that's all the attacking figure has, odds are you're taking your figure off the board. Just flick it off the board and get it over with already. Oh man, that is good. So, from the links in the description, those are all the cards. That is a wrap, folks. I wish there were more, and I hope this encourages and drives people to do more of this. I would love, some inside jokes, some memery, some, personal interpretation of other people coming up with their own cards. These are hilarious. I love them from 2006, right? 18 years ago. I'm sure there's been other people that have done similar things, but I haven't just seen them yet. So if you know of them, please let me know. And please, I encourage you to do something similar with other cards. Again, this was 2006, and this was just a short list of units that this user did. Obviously, there's hundreds of other units that this can be done for. And so I'm excited to see what you guys come up with, because I have a feeling that this will inspire some of you, which I'm excited to see, read, and hear about. And as those come out, I would love to read them and give a shout out, because these are funny. They are so funny, and some of them have little nuggets, right? Like Taylord not knowing about the stealth flying, right? Or Legolas, how we all know it, or Sivaris, how we all know it's really Legolas, right? Or Grimnack, how literally no one knows if it's the orc or the dinosaur. Just some of those things are so funny. And so yeah, and this was a joy. I'm glad I held off looking at them for as long as I did, because it allowed me to reread these for the first time and relive kind of that experience. That was fun. So thank you for joining me on that little journey of reviewing these. Again, Herospoofs is the name, and hopefully this becomes a series. Hopefully we get more of these that people can post on the forums, get excited about, and just have some fun with. Heroscape is more than just a game. It's a community, right, that comes up with hilarious content sometimes, and this is great. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm excited to hear what you come up with, what you say. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time.